I did have caffeine today.
You did?
Oh, boy.
We're in for a
You
treat.
should prepare us ahead of time.
Oh,
We're good.
well. And it had extra sugar in it.
So we got 8:30?
Yep.
Oh, 8:30. So we're going to call the October 16th, 2025 LaGrange County Tech Review meeting to order. We'll get a roll call, please.
Alfredo.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Theron.
Here.
And Zach.
First one on the agenda today is Clear Spring Township, Section 29, Township 36 North, Range 9 East. It's zoned A2. It's located west of 6825 South, 400 West Topeka. Application is for proposed two-lot minor plat. Here's our two-lot minor plat. Here's the area that's being platted. There we go. Let's see, my comments were, I had asked about the remaining acreage that was there. And I think Ronnie's addressed that already with me. Jeff, do you have any comments?
No.
Darren?
I responded to this one. Did my dash line make sense the second time?
Well, the second time, yeah, you want that
Okay.
easement to the south, just show them.
Just kind of shown.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's
that's not a problem.
visible. And then I limited one drive per lot here, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
And the next one we'll talk about next. I forgot to respond.
Zach? No comments? Alfredo? No? So, with all that being said, do we have a motion to approve with having the easement dash line?
Motion as stated.
7.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed.
Oh, it's on the south side. It goes back to the lot one number one. Yeah, but it's on the south side of this entire property. So it's like
He just wants
on
it
the
shown.
south side of the property line, yeah.
So next one on the agenda is Van Buren Township, Section 29, Township 38 North, Range 8 East. It's zoned A2. It's located south of 5525 North, 1100 West Middlebury. Application is for a proposed three-lot minor plat. Here's our three-lot minor plat. Oops, one more. Let's see, this is a little different, this one. Yeah. I said easement needed to be 50 feet since it's used by two lots. Jeff, do you have any comments?
No.
No. Darren?
So is this the gravel pit where they've been hauling stuff in and out of?
it was at one time, yeah.
And
It's all been regraded and
Okay, fantastic.
restored.
There's a lot of grumbling in our phone calls. And then you had asked that lot one not be restricted to the easement, correct?
Correct.
This road's not very nice people.
It's hilly.
It's really- yeah.
Very. Why can't this come off the easement? That's better for the
It's better for everybody else.
everybody else than
Yes.
having that driveway that close to on that hilly road.
We have to verify it in the field.
And this place gets more traffic than Greenfield Mills area.
Okay. You know what? I want it on there because I want to be able to look at it differently. So
Why they don't want to come off the easement? That's the only reason.
I don't want to come up.
Yeah.
I talked with the client, he would rather come off of the.
We'd rather not. We'd
Uh,
rather come off the easement. We'd rather come off the easement for the road. So you'd rather have this. We'd rather have that. What we gonna do here?
I don't know. Just leave it off. I'll look at it when it comes in,
So he doesn't have to access the easement for lot one,
potentially.
potentially.
I can make that decision later. I don't have to restrict it.
Okay,
It'll be fine.
Zach?
We'll see what he wants first.
You said you make it 50 foot,
Mhm.
and then Ron, this easement's for, look, lot one can obviously still use it, even if they, when they give them access, but they have access. Lot one has access to it,
That one has access to these, but yeah,
and then the parcel in the back that isn't part of this plat, they have deeded access to that easement as well.
they have access.
Is that
Yes,
the
they have
only-
deeded access
Okay,
to
So
that.
it's still
What's
the
that?
same?
Yes, so.
The parcel in the back has deeded access to that.
Okay, and that's
They have a 30-foot ease, but most,
30 foot.
we're changing it to 50.
And then soil borings. You put those on the.
Yeah, those are on that. Yeah.
Oh, I did good. And. Okay.
Alfredo?
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing, with the soil warnings on the information.
Do you want to make a motion?
Well, I just
Go
want
ahead.
to real quick. I'll use this place as a gravel pit, took a bunch of dirt, moved it around and put dirt back on top of it. Does that affect anything about,
The soil scientist, he can make the report,
Okay.
you know, he can find the.
so you can
original-
expect certain.
Yeah, he can go and find the original ground.
Okay.
Motion to approve. Do you have any changes? No.
Well,
'cause we
Soil
already
borings,
But those are already on the update.
yeah, on the updated one, the soil borings are there.
So,
Yeah, and the only other thing is, in the easement, if you go out there, realize, oh no, we don't want driveway here to restrict that, I don't know how you make that possibly not, you know what I'm saying?
I can do whatever I want.
So what she's saying is when they come to apply for a permit for that
I'll
lot,
see
if
what
they
they're
want to put a
building.
driveway in a not a good location, she can tell them at that time they can't have that driveway there.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to restrict it on the plat, but she does have the authority at a later date to do that.
I can see how they want to build.
Okay?
Your main concern be line of sight.
Wait a second.
Well, it's like in distance between.
It'd have to be
Right.
150
Right.
feet too.
I mean, we're only seeing this plat here as a drive across the road, drive over here. I mean, at some point,
Yeah.
like, we don't need 4 driveways, and, you know, 2 over here, 2 over there.
It'll be fine.
So we had a motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you, Ron.
Have a great day.
You too.
So we're in Clear Spring Township, Section 25, Township 36 North, Range 9 East. It's zoned L1. It's located at 0140 West, 625 South, Wilkeville. Application is for a proposed one-lot minor plat. Here's our one-lot minor plat. My comments were add floodplain to the plat. Unified development ordinance needed to be stated in the owner's certificate. Jeff?
No.
No. Theron?
Is the intention to rebuild?
Yes, she's going to, there's no heat in this cottage and she would like to make it livable year round. So it's going to be torn down and
I
rebuilt.
do, but sometimes I just want to merge too. Limit one drive on this one. We only have one drive right now, obviously, but they could shift wherever they want.
Mhm.
And then, haha, funny, that's a lot of waste.
I like the automatic catching.
It's like, wow.
We don't hand draw them anymore.
Oh, man.
Zach?
You said they build a new house, remember, the purpose of the survey or plat?
Yeah.
They're gonna put the house that's gonna fit in those building setback lines, new house.
Well, if they don't, they'll get a variance.
You got enough room there, it's kind of weird shape, but yeah. And nothing.
Yeah, that's sewer.
Yes, they are on sewer.
North side of Dallas is Elkrud, right?
And we'll add the floodplain.
Thank you.
Motion to approve with a couple additions.
All in favor, say aye. Motion carries. Next one is Clear Spring Township, Section 10, Township 36 North, Range 9 East, it's zoned A2. It's located at 2735 West, 350 South LaGrange. Application is for a proposed 2-lot minor plat. Here's our 2 lots. I have flag lot, has front setback along the south property line.
Okay, I'll move that to 50 feet.
50 feet needs to be moved. Show drain tile and setback.
I will find that and add that.
Jeff,
No,
no. Darren,
Mine is just to limit one drive per lot one, but you don't have to state that because they can't have 2 on 64 feet.
Okay.
So it's kind of pointless of me, sorry.
No problem.
Zach,
Showed regulate drain, Robbie already said that one, and then the drive to the west, it's 56 foot wide, you said? Or-
It's 56 feet from the barn to the property line.
Oh, that's, okay.
It's really pretty big.
Is the driveway on their property?
Yes, there's a line that goes from the barn south, straight.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's right to the west of the 56. You see it? It's the black line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right here, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha, yeah.
The additional black line.
That's it, nothing else.
Alfredo,
the line connecting the house to the septic tank is missing.
Yep, I'll add that.
Ooh.
so it looks like we need the setback change, show drain tile and setback, and then the line for the septic system. Those are
Motion
three
to
items.
approve with those corrections.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I'm just ripping that one.
I know.
Good. Next one up is that we're in Milford Township, Section 35, Township 36 North, Range 11 East. It's zoned A1. It's located at 10585 East, 750 South, Wilkeville. Application is for proposed 1-lot minor plat. Here's our 1-lot minor plat. Ooh, sorry, guys. There we go. So this is not the first split off, so I said should consider a master plan if any further subdivision of the property is being planned.
Well, with the new rules in A1, we can't cut anymore.
Unless it's a 20-acre lot.
Yep. And the other subdivisions were cut out by different landowners.
Perfect.
So we just keep naming them the same because they're right beside each other.
Got it. Jeff,
Nothing.
Darren,
Didn't we approve a plat that cut off of
Correct.
them?
Down the road, but it was never signed or recorded, so it just
Okay.
kind of disappeared into the ether.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to, that's,
Yep.
like, and like I never put it on here.
I know, I was like. is
Nope,
guys
the
showing-
brothers stopped agreeing on it and it just kind of, they never signed it.
so
Never
are
got
they-
split.
are they
Never
the
got
same
split
kids
off.
or no?
Same brothers, but they're in agreement this time so far.
So far. Good luck to them. I have 2 nice siblings too. Okay, so not losing our minds yet, Zach.
I swear I saw this a couple years ago.
So
Yep, you did.
Thank you. Okay, limit one drive here.
Okay.
If something changes, like they want to put in a business or something, we'll evaluate that, obviously.
Zach,
Should I state one residential drive? Okay.
you guys said no?
I had nothing, it's that existing plat we
Yeah,
did 2
got
years
it.
ago, but it wasn't never done, so.
We're not mental yet.
So it looks like we just need state 1 residential drive is the only condition.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Okay, so we're looking at a site plan this time. We're in Johnson Township, Section 6, Township 36 North, Range 10 East. It's zoned A1. It's located at 03508 200 South LaGrange. Application is for proposed 80 by 120 warehouse addition to an existing business. Here's our site plan. You can see the crosshatched areas, what they're proposing to add on. My only comment was that the building elevations had been missing, but we have those now. Jeff, do you have any comments?
I look at this kind of thing and I think, they're obviously building another warehouse on a place that's already pretty full. And I'm wondering where the next expansion will be, whether it's maybe there might be another place to put this. If the business continues to grow, what do you do next? I know.
Brother owns land to the south. So I would imagine they might buy some more ground from the brother, shift it sideways. I'm not sure. That's,
Been there a lot of times.
it's something that we always caution against, but
Yeah, getting crowded.
Mhm.
Does there need to be building setbacks on your property?
Building setbacks. Oh,
That's up to you. I just noted it.
well, I think they have the one for the south line.
We have dimensions from the building to the property line.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
That's usually what we see on the site plans.
The building setbacks are on the replat we just brought through. I mean, I can put them back on if you want
We're
them.
good.
That's
That's
okay.
just a me thing, not really anyone else. And then could you make the ditch line with different colors?
Yeah,
Just have,
instead of black,
yeah,
make it stand out a little better.
maybe black dashes.
Okay.
It threw me
I know
off.
there's a lot going on up
I
there.
know, it threw me off. I'm like, maybe it's the line color. Maybe make it a different line. Like dashed. I don't know.
I'll figure something out for you.
Then you have note drive.
Oh, yeah. And then no dreads radio.
Yeah, I took those off and didn't add them back on.
It's like the 8th time you've been there.
Mhm.
This place.
Zach?
Is the proposed well, they don't have a well currently?
They have a
Correct. They are currently using the well from the house. And so now in this process, they're
Okay.
putting in their own well.
That's good.
That's it? Alfredo?
Will you connect the dots for the septic tank and dosing tank is that to lose?
Yeah, yeah, because they're lids, septic lids. And I've got a line connecting them on the bottom too, but I can connect all four together.
Yeah, the two dots to the west, they are the septic tank, and the two to the east, they are
The dosing tank. I'll connect them together so you can see where it,
Any other comments needed? So this goes to the plan commission for final approval.
Fantastic. That's on there.
Now we're back to subdivision, Springfield Township, Section 34, Township 37 North, Range 11 East. It's zoned A2. It's located at 9255 East, 200 South LaGrange. Application is for a proposed two-lot minor plat. Here's our two-lot minor plat. Cutting it off in here. So My comments that the plat was missing setbacks. You needed to check the names in the owner dedication. Lot 2 has an existing septic, additional dedication of right-of-way, and ag note was missing.
I did speak to the landowner, and what we had labeled on lot 2 as a septic is actually a dead well. I did let Alfredo know that. It's not something that they're gonna be reusing or anything. It was just shot and mislabeled on there, so it's a dead well. They did order the soil borings and they will be done within a week. I did let Alfredo know that as well, so those will be noted on lot 2. Like I said, they're not anticipating doing anything near where that dead well is anyway, so. We did want to verify the right of way. I know there you pointed that out. I believe we have it listed at 50. Can you verify that it's at 50?
I don't think so.
You don't think it's 50, you think it's 40? Okay, that's fine. We don't want to ever assume. So that's why I figure once you said that, I was like, perfect. We'll, yeah, nope, that's totally fine. And then from that, Robbie will obviously get the setbacks added on there with that right away now that we double checked it.
And then the ag note,
Yep, all that's corrected on there. I had,
and then we have additional dedication of right-of-way. We require an additional 5 feet.
okay, perfect.
Oh, where did Zach already? I have 2 more. Zach,
Oh,
don't
sorry.
talk.
I thought you were done.
Limit 1 drive per lot. And will you label the fence
Yes.
on lot 1?
Yep, already did that. I was gonna say the little corrections we took care of before, so
Perfect.
that's absolutely taken care of, and they will have their own new drive on their lot as well, so.
I'm done now, sorry.
I had like 8 things, but they were missing something, but the only one I didn't know, the existing driveway for the single wide, you show that?
Yeah, absolutely. We can outline
It's
it
not on
better.
there, I just know where it's at.
Yeah, I was gonna, we can show it.
I guess they're planning on building a house, I guess another house on lot 2 then.
Yes, yep, there'll be a new house. Their family is who owns it now, so it's the husband and wife that are gonna build to the east.
Daughter, son-in-law.
That's all I have.
Alfredo?
Be sure that you put the septic system for, the record of the second.
Yes. Yep.
So do you have any questions on what is still needed for the plat?
Nope. I was gonna say, we have my check marks. We addressed everything else before I came. I just didn't send the updated one just in case there's,
Fine.
I knew there's a couple other things, so
Yeah.
we will get it all taken care of.
Motion to approve with a couple changes.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next one, we're in Lima Township, section 36, township 38 north, range 9 east. It's zoned A2. It's located at 4750 North State Road 9 Howe. Application is for a proposed 2-lot minor plat. Let's try this again. Here's our plat, 2-lot minor plat. It's where they're splitting. The easement needed to be 50 feet because it's a 5-acre
Okay.
or more lot. Setbacks needed to be added.
Yep.
It's Lima Township. I think there was a typo on the plat.
Yeah.
Zoning is A2. You need to label it, add wetlands to the plat, check deed for correct name for Maureen. Approval is zoning administrator, not plat committee.
We have all of that corrected already on
All
there.
right, perfect. Yeah, those are kind of minor.
Yeah.
Yep, Jeff?
Nothing.
Did it have it in dot approval?
Not yet, no. They need to go through with that.
That was
I
my
definitely,
only comment left.
we did reach out to NDOT and they just finally got me the plans at 7:00 this morning to verify the right of way through there. So
Okay, perfect.
we did order those. Nolan will review those and get that noted on there. It will be a shared drive. it's gonna be family. Maureen, owns it now, and then I believe it's her daughter that's wanting to build to the north, so. We did update that to 50 foot. At first, it wasn't meeting that 5 acres, and then they wanted to adjust it just a little bit. So we did update it after that note.
You done?
You're right, yeah.
There's mostly L's I want to steal from, but the existing septic and well.
Yep.
house.
Those will be added for the house, and then the soil borings for the new as well. They're in the same boat. They had to order them quickly.
And we're accessing this off the existing drive,
Yes. Shared.
and that still has to prove that.
Yeah. Well, you said NDOT gave you the right of way.
They did give us the plans, and since it's State Road 9, we'll double check with them if they need to approve a shared drive or not.
Alfredo? Nope. So I think she has addressed all my concerns.
Mhm.
Anybody have any concerns that?
No.
Nope.
Motion to approve with a couple changes.
All
and
right.
verification.
All in favor? Oh, sorry. I heard a second down there. All in favor?
Aye.
Next one. We're in Milford Township, Section 26, Township 36 North, Range 11 East. It's zoned A1. It's located at that parcel number listed. Application is for a proposed one-lot minor plat. Did you like that, Theron?
It did.
Here's our one-lot minor plat. Zach and Alfredo, are your screens working by any chance?
No,
They're not working?
and I somehow didn't get to read this one, so I'm just glad.
You're going in blind.
Here you go. You can have mine.
Trying to see where we're at.
It's little. We're by,
Let's just have the book,
Ramblewood.
big one here if you
From
want.
Rambo. Okay.
But-
Yeah, all right.
It's minutes.
And a lot of their plating was right here.
Go
Yeah.
back to it.
Yeah, no split, just platting it as it is. They are wanting to build a house back there, so.
They own it, right?
Yes, yep, he already,
They're getting an easement from the parents.
yes, on that triangular piece. We did update that to the 30-foot wide. What was shown is more exactly where that drive could be based off of, there, and I think they spoke with you. Staying the 10 foot off the property line. And then we personally reached out to REMC because there is that transformer right there and figured out how far off of that they needed to be. So what was shown was like exactly where the drive can go to meet all of that criteria. But we will update it to show the 30-foot wide easement that needs to be covered. So
And
that's
then-
what that was.
And then the setbacks.
Yes, with that, since there's no road frontage, are they all 15-foot side setbacks, or how would you like that shown?
No, the one where they butt up against the property to the south is a front setback. So that
Would that be the front? Okay,
would be the front, because that's where the easement comes in.
okay.
And so, then the approval is the zoning administrator.
Yep,
There's
got
some
that
split
updated.
Zoning on the property, if you could show the split zoning.
Yep, we did that.
Labeled as zoning on the plat. Is there dedication of right of way on this plat? I asked a question.
That Nolan looked at and he said, no, since it's gonna be accessed by an easement and the property doesn't touch the road. If you would
Okay.
like to see something different, we can discuss that with you further, but he said no.
Lot number needed to add it.
Yep.
Add the ag note 2 because there
Yes.
is partial ag.
Yes, that's all added.
All right, perfect. Jeff,
No,
Theron,
I had nothing further for the easement.
up to you, Zach.
The parcel to the east says John Hubbard. Is the beacon sheet wrong? That Stephen Y doesn't own a piece up in there? Or is, you see on the Steamboat Beacon and see the parcels aren't the same.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you guys don't. To the east of John Hubbard's house here, not in the plat, just it looks like these parcels don't match what we have recorded. So that may be a little wrong.
You said to the east of
East
what?
of the existing house of John Hubbard, since he owns this whole property, is putting off this piece. I don't know if he has to go to Beacon real fast and,
He wants you to go to Beacon.
and it looks like it might be an error on our end, so I want to get corrected on GIS, if that's the case. You say that 12-foot driveway you guys are putting in is this existing lane there you guys are gonna utilize, but
No, that was what is proposed. We showed more of what like the driveway is going to be installed at. But Robbie needs it to show the 30-foot, but that would be exactly where it could be placed to meet staying 10 feet off the property lines and staying the 5 foot off of the transformer.
south, that parcel right there, those sliver coming up the sides.
Yes, it'll stay 10 foot off of all of that.
That's more right there.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
So there's,
I'll go see.
in your guys' plat,
Yeah, that's all combined as one. I can review the deeds and get with you on that too.
it's owned by Stephen Gilroy.
Well, she said she's gonna review the.
Oh,
deeds.
okay.
I can get the deeds and review it. I mean, we checked all the adjoiners around there
I
and,
believe this is wrong.
okay.
So I just wanted to verify that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can get with you once we have all that pulled,
So we
so.
need to get it fixed on the GIS, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
More about
I have to
us.
look at this.
It's a you with the help from us.
I thought it was weird because I'm like, this guy, I think, looks weird to me. But
Yeah.
talking to Jerry and Deb's always a challenge.
Nope, I can get with you on that. That's no problem.
Full challenge.
We did update the legal as well that was mentioned. There was a error in it, so we had to rewrite it anyways to do the 30 feet, so that's corrected too.
The septic here.
Yes, yep, the borings are on there as well.
I-
Is it outside of Elk Road jurisdiction?
Well,
Adam not being here.
Say no.
He said no.
Say no.
He said no. Oh, oh. Whoa. That talk with him now.
So the soil scientist and data report are
Yeah, that
taken
is-
care of
yeah,
now?
that is-
Yep.
and the easement's gonna cross tract 1 and John Hubbard's property.
Yeah, that triangular piece, and then it doesn't quite touch ours, so it has to cut over where the house is too, but they own both of that. That's their parents, so. It was a tricky one.
Mhm.
It was. Went out there.
I
Can I make it
Anything
back?
else? I think we covered Alfredo's.
That's okay.
Yep.
I just poured them
So
when they come
the
in.
list of corrections that still need to be taken care of are just to double check the deeds?
And even that doesn't hold up the.
No.
No.
No, I'm just wanting to make sure that I understood. She's addressed everything else for me.
Yes.
I think so. So we approve it here, right?
Yep.
Okay, motion approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we're in Milford Township, section 36, Township 36 North,
You're killing it in Milford this time.
zoned I-1. It's located east of 7875 South, 1100 East Wolcott. Application is for a proposed 2-lot minor plat.
Where's the second one?
Yeah.
They're right above each other. They make like a U shape around.
And the other one's,
The other one's just not highlighted?
I guess
Okay.
so.
That was part of my question.
So one's lot 1, lot 2.
No. So lot 1 is still the south though?
yeah, we only have a 1-lot plat on this drawing. I guess I didn't read the,
Okay, so that kind of removes that one. It's just north of the field of house. South of the train track.
Is the smaller one you count maybe? Let's see. If one.
no, those are just, here's not a smaller one.
Big one too.
So you have one? You have one that shows?
I'm not sure what, Ryan, this is what Ryan had And I mean, I brought this over and they took what they needed a few weeks ago when I was here.
Yeah, they only have a 1-lot plat. It's not a 2-lot plat. Were you planning on lotting both of them?
And I am selling the north and keeping the south
Are you selling the north to an adjoiner?
to a farmer that joins.
That's why they've been doing
Is
it.
that why they did
Okay.
it?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so they don't have to in that.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
The mystery is solved.
That was
So
my
the
question.
parcel to the north is being sold to the adjoining farmer.
To the east.
7-Eleven properties,
Excuse me?
it's being sold to 7-Eleven properties. The northern part.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming yes.
Because I had asked about the remaining
Me too.
acreage. Certificate approval is zoning administrator. Setbacks needed to be added. Front setback is 50, measured from the edge of the pavement. Side setback adjacent to ag zone is 50 also. Show wetlands on plat, need subdivision, final name. It said preliminary on the drawing.
Are you the owner or the?
Yes. It was my grandparents' farm. When the state was settled, I wanted 5 acres to keep to potentially do something with maybe down the road. And I was told I had to take 10 acres. And so I took the 10 acres, but then as soon as the farmer was able to start planning, we talked and he asked if I was willing to sell the North Platte. And I said yes, that my intention was only to keep 5. So that's how this came about.
I like your grandpa.
Thank you.
So I think, Jeff, do you have any comments?
No,
Theron?
Well, the remainder got totally understood now.
Yep.
And then the split, totally understand now. Limit 1 drive per lot. That's all I have then.
Yep. Zach?
I'm a little confused here now. Lot 1, it makes more sense, but what's your name?
Chandy.
And you're keeping 5.94 acres off of the
She's keeping lot 1.
lot 1, but lot 1's being created now.
Yes. She owns the whole U parcel.
Right.
Backwards C.
Just correct me if I'm wrong, I thought the rules were 2 to 5 acre, 1-time split.
It's I-1.
I-1, that's
It's not
different.
A1.
That's different. Okay,
Because
I-1.
it's so
That's
close to the
confused, that's what I was
railroad.
confused about too, because it's I-1.
It's industrial.
Yes,
It was all zoned industrial.
that's why I turned zoning, I'm like, says the rules are changing, then go I-1, so,
Mhm.
okay. And you don't live here?
No.
You just live in your 6
Yes.
acres?
I'm from Indianapolis.
She wants to keep it for something in the future potentially.
My family all lives around there. My sister, my aunt and uncles. And so I wanted to keep it for down the road.
You were a love it?
Yes.
Yes,
I like the name. Good job.
Any other comments, Zach?
Take note. That's a good one.
it's just, we don't plat too many lots in I-1, so I was like, so boring, not necessary. And
Oh, is it?
They are necessary.
Yeah.
They are? Are they on
They
there?
are missing.
They're missing, okay. And it makes purpose of split. Now I understand what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. We were all confused.
So,
a little
and
bit.
Alfredo's comments are, soil borings are missing.
There's a lot happening over there.
So I'm assuming that the soil borings and everything has been put on the plat or the lot?
Yes,
Taken care of?
that I'm aware of. Yes.
So she's gonna be turning them in today as corrections. And She's
Okay.
got those to turn in, so,
Okay. And they got all our comments. Did you
Correct.
get my comments, even though I did them Thursday, right?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked
to him yesterday.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm confused. If she works for the server or she was the owner?
No, she's the
Yeah, the
owner.
surveyor couldn't be here, so he called in. He said, or was gonna see what you guys needed earlier
Yeah,
this
I
week.
talked to her.
You had to drive 3 hours just for that?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Okay,
It's been a lot of work just to get this separated. I'm not gonna lie.
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
And we can take those.
I have 20 minutes. You're doing good.
I'm not gonna make it.
I know. Well, there's 3 of you here, so I can be technically speaking.
So we'll move on to site plan. We're in Clear Spring Township, Section 16, Township 36 North, Range 9 East. It's zoned A2. It's located at 3755 West, 500 South Topeka. Applicant application is to convert an existing 40 by 60 building into a general retail store. Here's our site plan. Oh, boy.
Is this happening again?
Yeah, it's this clicker. Let's see, landscaping per ordinance, what are they planning on selling? Household items, retail services, parking requirements, need 10 spots. What type of delivery vehicles? Is their turnaround large enough? He will need to contact the building department about the structure. Jeff?
This building gonna be hooked up to the existing septic?
It already is. This is just an existing, it was a garage and they're just,
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I'm like, wow. Really squishy anyway.
yeah. And the things that they're selling are like, classic, like, Amish Christmas gifts kind of thing.
No.
Houseware and
Elsewhere.
houseware and gift items.
Oh,
kitchenware,
okay. I was
Gift
like,
items, something like
They
that.
have different Christmas gifts.
I guess.
Now give away Nintendo.
They don't, yeah. I see PlayStation 5 sitting in there.
Oh,
No 65-inch TVs or.
Oh, there you go. All right.
That either, so.
So Jeff, did you have any comments? I'm sorry, I don't know if
No,
I
I
asked you
just
that.
had my
Okay,
comment about the septic.
okay, thank you.
Will you label the width of the driveway?
Yeah.
Where it gets narrower? And then what if a semi comes? And you're saying a semi won't come, but logically they will come.
I don't think so.
So if they're getting FedEx or UPS stuff, it can't come on a small semi.
Yeah, FedEx and UPS stuff is all they're getting.
I know, but see, they deliver sometimes the small semis when they have loads. It can't dictate what they delivered on is the problem. Typically, it's a box truck or small truck. I understand that, but sometimes if they have a load and it's going that way, they'll run like a single axle semi.
Well, I hope the road is wider by that time. I mean, the road's only 16, 17 feet wide.
Yeah, it's cute.
So this is only temporary, like 2 to 3 years. They're going to try this out. Another business is going out, so they're trying to help and take on whatever they're trying to sell for the rest of the year kind of thing. And if this is successful, they want to take and they're going to cut out there at the southeast some land and possibly build a whole new building to run it out over there.
Okay, that's a good plan.
Yeah, this is only temporary for now to see how well it does.
You promise you're not lying to her?
You have to take my
Robbie
word
and
for
I
it.
Did you have any other comments?
No, I think that's it.
And this is a site plan. They're changing the use of the property. The driveway is encroaching on the neighbors, it looks like.
It's within the right of way, so.
It's moving the right way. It's also supposed to be 10 foot off the neighboring property line. And but we're changing the use. If they're fine with that, I don't really care.
That's fine.
So the landscaping, it's a 10-foot offset off the property nearest to a like residential property, correct?
We have a whole section. I mean, did you read it?
I did, yeah. We want to do the minimum as much as possible, like the
Sure,
10
that's
foot,
fine.
if that's possible. So that only would stick just with that side there up to the barn.
We appreciate this honesty.
What's it gonna take you through?
So if we could, we'll just shift the driveway over a little bit. Is there any restriction on how far down that has to go? Okay.
You're good?
And they did speak to the building department and they told them to contact NDOT. And I guess they just got approval for whatever they needed, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what was needed for that.
I was in that meeting.
Yeah. it wasn't in
That I don't know.
So
They had Jason from the building department come out
Come
and he
out.
said that they need to contact NDOT.
Jason said we had to go through the state. Yeah.
Through the
Oh,
state.
Not NDOT, sorry, not NDOT. I've got, yes, sorry.
What?
Yeah, no, apologies, sorry.
We were
don't know why
confused
I've
for this
got-
narrow road in NDOT.
I don't know why I said in that. yeah.
Stumped us again.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Wow.
So any other comments on this? Do you have any questions about what is needed for the plan commission meeting?
Alfredo, you mentioned if they're selling food items, is there anything we need to worry about for that?
Because, you know, if that's the situation, maybe they need a food permit.
Okay, gotcha.
Depending on what kind of food, maybe they need some kind of modification inside the building or whatever, you know, maybe a big compartment sink or something.
Gotcha. Okay. They just have a refrigerator with expired cheese in it for pets. So I'm not sure how that works.
Let me check with the food sanitarian about that, okay? Because no matter what is food.
Yeah. I mean, it's not expired. It's close to the date kind of
Exactly,
thing.
but
Yeah.
Let me check with you now, whatever I can. get into code.
Okay. Perfect. Yep, absolutely.
So again, this goes to the plan commission for final approval. I'm sorry, what? Oh, he's on his phone. Oh, okay. All right, so we have an AFO. We're in Van Buren Township, Section 30, Township 38 North, Range 9 East. It's zoned A2. It's located south of 5460 West State Road 120, Shipshewana. Application is for proposed 44 by 352 Country View Calf Barn with a uncovered manure storage.
That's wrong.
It
It's
should be
covered.
covered.
It's covered.
It says covered on the site plan.
Sorry,
You're fine. You're good.
it was my
Who was
mistake.
wrong here?
It was my cover sheet that said uncovered.
Let's just go back. So here's our site plan. It's going in up here.
Mhm.
Is there a house now?
There is.
Okay.
Yes, there is. Let's see. I asked to have the distance labeled from the wetlands and the floodplain to that new barn. Any maintenance agreement for use of the easement as commercial is a question. Jeff, do you have any comments?
Not right now.
Does NDOT approve the drug use change?
Do you want me to answer it?
That's fine.
No. So, Levi talked to Michiana Equipment. Orla, sorry. And, they usually do that after we get county approval, so they will contact NDOT and do that. And I know we can't pull a building permit until we get that approval, so.
Because they make them pay the right away too, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So they have to have it before they
Full
get a
permit.
Mhm.
Building permit, okay. Just like me. You're upside down. I had just the one.
You have to pave it, think of NDOT to change.
The right away, yeah, usually, and that requires right away to be paid. Or hard surface.
These are all indoors.
Yes.
How much manure does
Manure is
they,
covered.
how much does it hold? 6 months worth, years worth? Manure stack area?
You know, you asked me that last time and I was supposed to figure it out and I didn't.
See again,
I'm really sorry. I will,
we addressed this issue at Plan Commission this last Tuesday a little bit on manure being stacked outside the buildings, the ones that you went and visited with us before. I don't know if you remember, just out 20 down that way. It's back to what it was before. So my question for these country calves is how much manure storage has 6 months? They kind of found out with that winter, we went and met with the country calves guy. The owner was not there. He was stockpiling manure for himself to use. We found out through other entities that some of the manure has been pushed out to the manure stack to hold because they want to sell it people come get it for free, but they want money out of it, so they just keep stockpiling it, trying to get dollars out of the manure while it just is staged for months or a year out in these big piles everywhere. So we're just trying to look into, before we get real rambunctious and improving a bunch more of these barns, is how much they hold, and is it enough? Maybe we should require larger spaces. If they're gonna stockpile, that's fine. They need to have a manure stack, they'll stockpile it in. If they want to build a giant manure stack and stockpile it for a year or two, I don't care. But they need to take that into consideration if they're going to just stockpile years worth or, over what their handle.
Sorry, I'm really trying really quick to add this up. So,
In the case of, when IDEM has to get approval for the larger livestock facilities, they typically require 6 months of storage. So,
Right.
um,
If we start
They-
experiencing
they
lots of
will-
problems with manure, maybe we should require a year's worth.
if you want to be in the business of going out and measuring the piles and that sort of thing, sure. But they typically will require, from IDEM side, the larger farms, they will require 6 months storage as a minimum, or the ability, they will require the people to show they've got the ability to haul it like every 3 months or a month or something like that. So,
Is this considered a large farm?
no.
So-
an animal feeding operation. It's not a.
so between the barn and the manure storage, because that's how I configure an item, because it's both storage, they're both storages. I have 339 days of storage.
Not quite. So when you clean the barn out, you have enough to clean the whole barn out and store it in the manure stack. One time?
Yes,
One time.
yes.
Well, she's considering the barn and.
I know.
the stack.
But when they clean the barn out, they have to have enough to store it, and then they'll have another so many days. The real problem is then getting rid of it.
So really, they have a 6-month storage. Right, roughly? Yeah.
Well, yeah,
If
I
it's
have
soon-
almost a whole year's worth of storage between the barn and the manure storage, but yes,
Is the owner here today?
I called him. He's not here. Sorry.
So how often is the barn cleaned out?
It is, sorry. They're in there for 15 weeks.
So every 15 weeks they clean it out.
Mhm.
The manure stack holds one cleaning out of the barn.
Technically, two.
Because they clean the barn out, that's gotta be empty, but it's gonna be empty in the back. So they can store it both, but once you clean the barn out, the manure stack needs to be emptied before you clean up. What happens is, manure stack's full, we gotta clean the barn out. What do? We
Mhm.
take it, shove it on the manure stack, and start piling everywhere else because we didn't have enough room for it, or we didn't unload when we should unload the manure stack prior to. So that's what, it's more of a management thing, like criteria, but this go to plan commission. We make it go to plan commission.
If you want to.
I'd like so when we're approving these landowner, since we're having some issues with the manure, to know that.
Are we having issues with calf barns or
Mhm.
chickens
Both.
too? All of them?
All
Okay.
the above.
Just wondering. If
We
it's
have
just
2 of them
calf-
right now that are in violation.
Really?
We have
Oh.
to address.
2 that we know of.
2 that we know of.
Two that
There's
you
probably
know of.
dozens and dozens,
Okay.
probably at least 36 back out, but you can't leave all the time.
And there was a big discussion at Plan Commission on Tuesday about this.
Okay.
Because when the owner's here to hear the concerns of the plan commission or this board, of the issues we've had with them, maybe he would be a little more incentivized to address that issue, knowing that we're watching it versus just, oh, you got approval, and there goes on.
Okay.
So I'm not opposed to going to plan commission, but instead of doing that, can we just hold him over to the next meeting so that he can hear it here
That's fine.
and make sure that he's here?
That's fine.
And,
I think
I'm just-
I think having them come into this building,
I agree.
Hearing from this committee.
I agree.
every
I'm
4
not
months.
sure why he's not here.
And then he knows that, boy, gosh, when I gotta get this manure stack emptied every 4 months, every 4 months it's gotta be emptied. Not
Mhm.
once a year, twice a year, every 4 months it's gotta be emptied, so I'll be pushing out more manure every 4 months. Or
I
3
agree.
months instead of 3 or 4.
Sure, 15 weeks.
15 weeks.
4 months, so you gotta empty that thing 4 times a year.
Mhm.
You have to empty and plate and know that. So he's not like, oh, it's full, shove it here, shove it there. Year goes by, they have a year's worth of manure stacked on the building because I never had anybody come haul away, or I was trying to stockpile for myself. If he wants to do that, he probably needs to put it on a twice the size manure storage. If he says, I want to store mine for a year to use it for myself, and I can only apply it once a year or twice a year, he needs to understand that, not because it meets the item requirements. It's got to fit for the county requirements too, in my opinion. Because we're the ones dealing with the crap, not item.
And I get that, Zach. I do, because I mean, I've been to the farm with you and seen the mountain.
It's
And I've seen the mountains at other farms, and I agree with you. It is a problem, not just with the calf barns. There's
problem having a meeting
other,
out with you out there is landlord wasn't even there to hear it. The country
I
chaos guy,
agree.
just call me if you have a problem. Call me. I'm like, you need to do a better job at relaying the message. We're not having these people broadcast for you.
Mhm.
They can't do it themselves.
and
We shouldn't
and
approve anymore if they can't do it themselves.
I'm gonna go back to the office and I'm gonna talk to Levon from Country View again and address it. And I get the face that you're giving me.
I'm not even placing this stuff. I'm just driving to a drain or I cut down a back. I'm like, what is going on here? You know?
I get it. I do.
So
I see the same thing and
you guys go through those big plans.
get
It's great. You guys do a
frustrated.
great job planning for all this stuff, but all this stuff's up. When it's not adhered to, then the plans are kind of, I'm glad you got through item and county, but if it's not adhered to, it's kind of worthless and pointless. We might as well just not look at anything.
I
You
understand.
guys might not do nothing anyway, you know, we can make money off this, but, you know.
I understand.
So I would, you prefer Tiffany, we just table it to the next tech review meeting and have the owner be here?
I do.
That's fine. You just need to hear it from this board or the other to know that.
Yeah.
We're trying to get this addressed. Any new ones especially, you know, we'll address the old ones, but coming in, they need to know if you're gonna have a place 4 times a year to empty this manure, or 3 or 4 times a year, you probably need to, or if he's gonna say, I need 6 months of storage because I'm only gonna haul it twice a year or something,
Mhm.
they would make the adjustment. So he has the option to stack it in
Yeah.
a spot where, you know what I'm saying?
Is plan commission next month the same week as tech review?
2 days before.
Yes.
So find out if
Just
he's
2 days.
available nighttime or daytime.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can, because it might be work. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you know, as soon as I can get a hold of him.
Okay, and as soon as possible, because we're
Yep.
on agendas. And
I
then,
will.
Alfreda, do you want to address your comments real quick? So she
Oh,
can-
sorry.
Yeah, they are missing the safety system for the house.
Okay,
I think when we did the drawing, it wasn't in.
No, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because
that was
it was in
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So, and that is a 50 feet, the well is a radio 50 feet, it's 100 feet for the well.
I think I've got it at 100 feet.
100 feet. That's the one going to be used for the barn. I assume.
yes.
Yep, that's it.
You're leaving?
Do you need my notes or you good?
Yeah. So do we need a motion to send this to table it to the next plan or,
Either or, depending
Yeah.
on what you want to set up.
How about table it to next month and then it's
got it.
and open-ended
That works.
to whomever.
All in favor of that? I didn't have a second.
Okay, guys.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
You read my notes and comments?
No, I haven't. here.
Okay, I didn't have that many.
Nope, I have them here in front of me. Yep. So. Moving on. So we're in Van Buren Township, section 35, township 38 north, range 8 east. It's not zoned A23, but A2. It's located at 7230 west, 450 north Shipshewana. Application is for proposed 56 by 580 Herberg's layer barn, motor room, feed bin pad, and loading dock. Here's our site plan. Let's see. My comment, parcels need combined, show distance from manure bunker to regulated drain. Jeff?
We have enough space there to move trucks around. That's gonna be Theron's.
Yeah, they're widening it, and then
Okay.
is it 17 feet wide is what it says? 15 feet wide is the minimum for truck entrance. And then obviously back here, there'll be a radius. It's not gonna be that straightforward. You never are. My only comment was this should tell me the side distance. That was my only comment on that one.
See you.
If you're combining the two lots,
Mhm.
then there's two driveways there. Are you combining the driveways?
No.
They're both existing drives, long-standing drives. Question for Robbie on combining. Would you like them to just combine the auditor's office, they need a tie to, or just survey this one?
So they can combine them at the auditor's office.
Robbie, the manure bunker, are you talking about the existing for the calf barn? Because the calves are going away. Actually, they're gone now? They're gone now.
Okay.
And so they're not gonna use that for calves anymore. It's gonna be used, sorry, it's gonna be used for horses, is that right? So the bunker is not gonna be used for manure anymore, that bunker?
It won't be used for the horse manure.
No,
Okay.
it won't be used.
Okay. Zach?
So you raise calves or beef cattle now,
No, I have no cap.
but you did before?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you basically got out of the beef cattle market and into the adult chicken barn? Actually, it's a layer barn, isn't it?
Mhm.
How many acres do you have there total?
46.
46. Do you plan on using chicken manure on your own farm or dispersing to others?
Probably on some on my own and all the rest.
You say sell the rest?
Yeah.
How do they access that pad in the back where the manure will be stored? If somebody else is going to be locally hauled or hauled by semi?
Probably locally.
And how long's that storage pad for? I don't know how often.
It's just a staging pad.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
These don't create as much layer barns as.
right, they're in there for 15 months. And so there's a little bit of a scratch pad on each side, but so there's not a lot of sawdust in there. It's mostly just pure manure. Because there's an area that they have scratch pad and then it jumps up to where they feed and water. And most of the manure is under there. And so it's just pure manure and that comes out. And then that either in that 15 months will get spread or he'll have people come in and get it. They sell it off.
They clean the barn basically once every 15 months, you're saying?
Yeah, once every 15 months when those birds go out. So it's not made to stay there. It's just to clean the barn out and then it's gone.
Is that it? Alfredo?
Are they proposing any safety system for the barn?
Yes.
That was my mistake. It should be on there.
Okay.
Anything else?
Quick question here, they plan, you own this 40 acres here. Do you plan on, what are you growing in the fields next to it? To the west?
When I'm growing in
Yeah,
there.
is it hayfield, cornfield, what's it gonna be?
Corn and pasture.
Corn and pasture both, okay.
So it looks like we need the septic system added and parcels need combined. Any other comments or questions? So it's an AFO, it gets final approval here. To the motion.
I'll move with the changes.
So, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No.
The owner was here.
Yeah. We're at Eden Township, Section 25, Township 36 North, Range 8 East. It's zoned A2. It's located east of 6460 West, 600 South Topeka. Application is for proposed 2-lot minor plat. These are 2-lot minor plat. Let's see. So, front setback where easement meets property line needs to be, it needs to be a front setback. Signature block was missing from this one.
Yes, we can get that added.
Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and read Karen's comments since she had to leave. Limit access to easement only for platted lots. She said she's confused. Does lot 1 now have 2 easement access with the previous platted easement? Is this getting cleaned up? Those were her comments. Jeff? Oh, go ahead. You can answer those.
The answer is yes, there are 2 easements. One was existing, one is proposed. The primary access is off of the east easement, the new one. We showed the record easement because it still exists. I don't believe there's any intentions to get rid of it. There's also no immediate intentions to use it. Although I suppose if an additional division were to take place in the future, it could be useful. I think it's still within their rights to keep it.
The easement that's currently being used is the one to the east.
Correct. So I guess I can give you a little bit of history on this property. So originally, this property stopped right here, and went south. And so that easement was necessary for them to have legal access to the road. At a later, and actually, I believe when the house was first built, there was a driveway that cut across here. But then with time, they purchased the land all the way north to the road, put in a new drive that they've been using that for a long time. So the new house is going to go here, and we just naturally use this. It's going to be parents, children living side by side. They still have the easement. They come with the land. But once again, theoretically, there could be another division at some point down here. There's nothing intended, but logically, it would make sense to keep that in case that were to happen, since they do have legal rights to the easement.
Any other comments?
No.
Zach? No. None? Alfredo? None? So we need to change the setbacks, add the signature block.
Question on the setbacks, Robbie. Would you be requesting the 50-foot setback on both the east and west sides, or just the east side where the access is intended?
So the easement on the west
Mm-hmm.
was given to access the large parcel. So this new lot is not access, has the right to use that easement, does it?
The lot that's being created, lot 1, technically is taking from both parcels. That parcel line. That's right.
Right here, yeah.
But I guess if you want to look at it, at
How
least
much
from,
taking place of the bigger parcel?
um,
Right now, the big parcel has access to that easement.
this is actually 2 lots. So lot 2, actually both lots take up part of both parcels. That makes sense.
So if that's the case, then yeah, it should probably be a 50-foot easement or setback from that.
It's from both easements.
Yep.
What about on lot 2, south of the eastern easement? Would you also like that to be 50 feet back?
That's a front setback then. Mhm.
So 50 feet off the easement?
Correct.
Okay. Make some notes for myself. All right, so we have the setback lines and signature blocks,
And then
access by easement only. Is that it?
that's it.
Okay.
That's all I have. So those are the 3 items that still need to be corrected on here.
Sounds doable.
Do I have a motion?
I made a motion.
Oh, thank you. Second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Moving on.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so we're in Van Buren Township. This one, right, yeah. Van Buren Township, Section 18, Township 38 North, Range 9 East, it's zoned A2. It's located at 5925 West, 700 North, Shipshewana. Application is for a proposed 2-lot minor plat. Here's our 2 lots. I did not have any comments on this one. Barron's comment, limit 1 drive per lot. Jeff,
None.
They're
Zach,
just splitting off the back 6 acres for a house.
Technically, they purchased this separately in 2 parcels, but both are under 10 acres. So we're platting them just to bring both into conformity with the ordinance, because we're also going to be doing a development plan on the northern lot. That makes sense. So this was just cleaning everything up.
Development plan for like a business.
Correct. Yep. Which you'll see next or shortly.
And,
you have nothing. Well, I guess there's a comment made about the legal description. It should read north, 88 degrees, 31 minutes, 58 seconds, southwest,
Yeah, we can definitely fix that.
instead of changing the east to the southwest, I guess. So with that change,
make a motion to approve.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, so we're here for a site plan. We're in Van Buren Township, Section 18, Township 38 North, Range 9 East, it's zoned to A2. It's located at 5925 West, 700 North, Shipshewana. Application is for proposed 48 by 100 shop for polytrim work business. Here's our site plan.
Oops, sorry.
Goes north of there. Okay. So I have a comment that setback is 110 feet from edge of pavement, landscaping per ordinance. Aaron did not have any comments. I don't know if mine makes any sense. Yeah. Here we go. Jeff?
The landscape for the ordinance. You got little row of green dots there. I assume that's like a windbreak or something like that.
Yeah, the closest residential use is to the southeast there. So they are proposing a double row of pine trees to provide some buffering and some screening there. And then there is some landscaping proposed out in front of the building as well. Most of this will be pasture, so they wanted to limit the landscaping areas to the areas that won't be in pasture, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, Karen's were okay. Zach?
Taking a fair field here, like the stormwater, I don't, if they need attention, big enough property, you're gonna slope it away from the road though. Like, where's the water gonna go from? I got the gutters down south.
Yeah. The road is actually uphill,
Okay.
so the property should really take care of itself. There's a lot of
You have to
area.
slope to the backside of the property.
Yeah, everything's sloping that way.
Yeah.
Yep. Very, very gradually as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I correct myself. Everything is sloping
Slope to the
south.
there.
Yep, I misread the contours.
They own that property.
Yeah.
Any other comment? No. Alfredo didn't have any?
I don't have anything for this one, but I think I missed my comment. I think for the house, and I think it was from the previous one. I think
Yes.
I need a report for the septic system, okay?
So what we learned recently from the landowner, the old septic system, I believe, is still there. So they were going to update back in 2017, and then they decided not to proceed. So it's the same system that's been there all along. So
So that was never.
we will amend the way that that's shown, because I believe the one that's shown there is the new one.
Yeah, so what happened, so why we issued a septic system in 2017, because they were upgrading the house from the mobile home to the house, or what happened? So something happened in 2017 that the septic system was required. So I need to go back to the septic system to see exactly what happened. Because maybe it was a mobile home there, and they built a new house, or there was some kind of addition to the house or something. So we need to go back to the building permit to see exactly
Okay.
what happened.
Sure.
That way we can, because that was required to update the septic system, they need to update the septic system.
Okay, let me,
What the 2017 was issued.
sure. I don't, the house has been there a long time, so I don't think it was for a new house.
It's for the bigger building. They have living quarters or anything in that bigger building that's next to the house?
What I want to,
Maybe it was maybe a.
Because it used to be a small shed there, not the bigger building on that.
yeah, what I want to say is it was a new owner. And so when he first moved there, he must have intended to update it, and then
never
upon further exploration, decided they didn't need to.
I can
Yeah.
go back to my.
Okay.
And
Is
I
there-
can find the maybe information for the building department. to see
Okay.
exactly what happened, and we can go from
Yeah,
there. So
okay.
we can-
Yeah, and if you need anything
yeah,
else
we
from
can-
us,
we
let us
can
know.
talk and see what-
Yeah.
no problem.
Thank you.
Do you have any comments or questions for us? Do you know what is needed to be updated for the plan commission?
I believe so. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so again, this goes to the plan commission for final approval. Next, we're Lima Township, Section 30, Township 38 North, Range 10 East, it's zoned B2. It's located at 5355 North State Road 9, Howe. Application is to repurpose an existing building for use as a drive-through car wash with an associated vacuum station. Here's our site plan. Here's our parcel. Our site plan. Let's see. I asked to have the footprint of the building shown, which means just show the individual wash bays.
Oh, for the inside.
Mm-hmm. Show turning templates for wash bays to the north and the traffic pattern for the bay to the south. Label the width of the lanes. Do you need a do not enter sign at the vacuum area? It's just a question. 6 stacking spots at the automatic bay from entrance, 3 stacking spots at self-service from entrance. Asked if there was a lighting plan, a signage, existing traffic crossing incoming traffic. Lot coverage is over the allowed. Baron's comments is LCRED approval for proposed car wash discharge. Question that. Jeff? Oh, okay.
And traffic pattern confuses me a bit.
Yeah, that was my comment.
We are gonna update that.
You got like an up arrow, a down arrow, an up arrow.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Sure. Yeah, and it's obviously we're working with an existing site and trying to find the best way. We've had a few different theories along the way. Personally, I'm not sure I'm 100% happy with this one, so I think we need to make some adjustments. But was there any other comments? I don't want to jump in too quick here.
And they are closing down the
Off 9.
off at 9. Yeah, which is probably a good idea.
Zach?
But you have the, like there is, before house on sewer, they had septic and septic pit, septic clean out, you have those all back there. What is that? Back to the east, southeast corner of the property.
Correct. There's an
Septic-
existing,
Control box, septic clean out and
Yeah.
the septic covered.
it's like I think it's like a grinder station or something like that.
That's the grinder station.
So how is LCRED? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they already have the existing facility there from the previous building.
Okay, the only real concern, Clayton, was, the drainage as far as a car wash and washing a bunch of stuff off cars and coming out and draining it right down to the pipe that goes. Is that pipe daylight out across the road then, or does it run straight to the river?
So
So your drainage plan coming, you got catch basins going down to the.
right,
southeast
the
there. It goes into a culvert which dumps out across the neighboring property line.
So the only water that should be going into the catch basin would be groundwater, not from inside the building. The building will have its own drain system.
Yeah, but all the new asphalt extension all drains down to 2 catch basins. Catch basins 2, 4, there's 3 up top there. That's,
Yes,
what's that?
that's correct. The water from the that new area of drive would be caught at the southern area there and then outlet into the existing catch basin down at the road. So catch basin number 1 is existing. That's my point.
Down by the road, right away there. Yeah.
So currently all the water from that site is going to that catch basin. We're just catching some of it and putting it underground rather than sending it all.
That basin's in the road right away.
It is.
And it's the county to replace 12-inch diameter CMP. The highway is replacing that.
No comment from the county on that one.
What's that?
There's no comment from Theron on that one. The
I don't know if she saw it, she's not here, but like,
the recommendation from Scott was that be upsized. So,
what is it currently?
pardon? What size is it currently?
Right.
I am not sure personally.
It's replaced with 12-inch diameter.
Right. So the intentions would be, because it's running incredibly flat, the intentions would be to upsize that to 12 to simply be able to keep up. Like I said, we're not sending more water that's already going there, but the pipe that's there is not spec'd well for the
Well,
use. So
I don't know if it's, you are adding hard surface, so you'll be sending more water to it.
maybe sending water faster, but I'm saying the amount of rain that falls on that property isn't going to increase. It's just
Right,
moving
but the amount of water
faster.
goes, that pipe will increase.
Correct. However, let me see here, line A. Our outlet is only 8 inches. The 12-inch would be to handle both our water and additional water that comes to that location. So the pipe,
Do you need the pipe replaced before the improvements can be made to justify or to handle the water?
pipe from here to here would be 8 inches, not 12 inches. So
So did the county agree to replace this under the road? Or you're just assuming they're going to replace it under the road?
The system was designed, I guess what I should say is that was Scott's recommendation.
So the county has no intentions that you know of right now of replacing that culvert?
The conversation's not happened yet.
We probably should get that figured out.
Yeah,
If it's one of those things where I don't know if they inspected the pipe or it's because it's under a 3-foot pipe, so it's not inspected by the engineer. It's in-house inspected, would never inspect them. So it'd be nice to know what the finish of that pipe is. Does it need replaced? It doesn't replace. Does the county pay for the whole thing? Do we split the cost of getting it upgraded?
Right.
I think we should.
It was inconvenient that Theron left when she did, because this was definitely something we hope to communicate here too. So.
I don't have a problem. I'd make sure we got that pinned down by the outlet of that. With the basin, I'm nice with the basin of concrete. Is it steel? Is it one of those homemade lid things? I haven't inspected this one yet.
I believe it's a true catch basin. Yeah.
It is? Okay. Yeah. We just want to make sure that they're improved. I'm glad somebody's doing this property. It's been vacant for a long time. Just to make sure with new improvements, we don't cause issues to the road and or the landowner. If you designed it for a bigger pipe, perhaps we should look into getting the pipe replaced.
Right. No, it's definitely a conversation that needs to happen. Absolutely.
So I think we can try to figure that out before the plan commission meeting.
well, I don't even know if this can go to the plan commission meeting, because this is what they presented, but this isn't the plan they're gonna have, correct? You said you don't like this plan.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, can you explain the traffic pattern on
Yeah.
there?
So I'll explain what you're seeing and then the minor adjustment that we would like to make. So we have one way in, one way out, and then a curve in the middle.
So on the one way out,
Yeah.
it looks like you run off the pavement. Is that not pavement, that gray area?
This here,
Yeah.
where is it running off the pavement?
How do you get to that one way out?
I agree that the yellow lines need to be adjusted.
So you're coming,
Going in, this is out, how do you get?
Oh,
How do you
no,
get
right
there?
now, there's one way going out here. But what we want to do is to shift these two lanes.
There's cars back here, you go around the car.
So.
Yeah.
What we're intending to adjust is we'll have one way in. This is for the drive-through, the automatic. Then instead of having the stacking for the self-serve on the west side, we feel that should come back to the middle. And then that stacking can actually come farther north as well. So then the way out would be on the west side. Does that make sense?
and you have enough room there for that, those 3 lanes? Because you're gonna have cars stacked,
So right now we have 3 lanes.
but not really when you come down there, because you run into the inside lane, don't you?
So the cars are entering.
And
the building.
exiting at the same, that middle lane, the middle arrow, how does that come
That's what
out?
we need to fix. That should be coming straight out. This was.
Okay, so my point is, if that comes straight in,
Okay.
how do you get out to the other side? Is there enough room for 3 lanes right there where it bottlenecks?
So there's actually more area here.
Yeah, I'm not talking about there, I'm talking about down there where you see the driveway goes in and then it widens out, yeah, in there, right there. Is there room for 3 lanes there?
Yes. For one, these yellow lines are going away. They shouldn't be there. The 3 lanes should start right here. That being said, we'll have 2 lanes going in, and then this will be coming out, which means it can come straight to here.
So from the road, you have 1 in, you split.
You'll come in and you can go to 1 or 2.
Got it.
When you're coming out, you either come out through here or you come out.
And so what if how do you get out if you have cars stacked there?
How do you get out if you have cars?
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
see the
from the-
arrow coming down the pink, coming into, how do you get out?
So we only are required for 3 stacking here. We have more than enough room for
You're
that.
only required 3, but
Yeah.
there could be 5 cars parked there. And if I'm pulling out, how do I get out of the?
You wait until it clears, or you, you wait until it clears, I guess. I mean, I know that there are busy times for car washes, but it's hard to envision that there will regularly be that many vehicles, but I'm not saying it's possible.
So I think we need a new site plan to review before it goes to the plan commission.
If we can get that to you, within the week, and it's still go to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it needs, I mean, I had a lot of questions on
And
mine.
I'll go back to those. So part of the confusion here, and I apologize, there was a lot of back and forth about closing the NDOT drive. And so the original flow was with the intentions of having the NDOT drive. And then after the way things went with Howie's and the fact that NDOT was not going to allow his drive to remain, we really didn't feel confident that they were going to allow this drive to remain. Although we are still waiting on comment after a few months from NDOT, so we don't know. So that being said, and I do apologize, this will definitely be cleaned up. Like I said, I'm not happy with it, but I think we're close on the overall layout. We just need to fix the driving lanes. But let me go back to our comments here.
Okay.
So we have the building footprint.
Yeah.
Turning template for wash bay. Feel confident that we can provide that. Width of lanes, definitely. I didn't understand your question about a do not enter sign at the,
So when I
Vacuum
pull
area.
in, can I go to the right and go to the vacuum place first?
so yes, so there's a darker line here. This
Mhm.
would also be a type of curb, because one, that benefits the stormwater plan, but then two, that also encourages traffic to not just cut right through here. So the way to get into the vacuums you could definitely loop around.
Unless you have a
or
car
pull up
coming
back in.
out.
Well, there's room here too, for a vehicle to pull up and back in.
I think it should be shown. To me,
Yeah, we
this
can
looks like,
show.
I don't even know how you would get in and out. I
Okay.
look at this, and I think I will never visit there because of the congestion. I don't know how you get in and out of this.
Okay.
But I'm only one person,
Sure.
just one person. So yeah, is that something you can have updated and get to everybody so it can be reviewed?
We certainly can.
Okay.
Lighting plan. Danny, did you guys intend to have outdoor lighting for the site?
I was gonna have lighting to the west and the south, and then on the east side where the exit is for the drive-through.
Okay.
So we need
Are you
to-
thinking like wall mounted lights on the building?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay.
Like a yard light mounted to the building.
Like a wall pack type of thing. We can show those on here, Robbie.
Yeah, just double check the ordinance on the lighting plan. And are we doing any ground signage, enter, exit, that kind of stuff?
What were your thoughts on signs?
I wanted to put one on the west side on the building, like a 32 by 8 foot.
Oh. Advertise, yeah, okay.
And then there's existing signage there. I just want to put our logo on it.
That would be the one out to the northwest corner. There's an existing structure there that we've reached out to NDOT about, but once again, we're still
Sure.
awaiting comment. And then I do personally believe that it would be advisable to have some signs indicating which way for people to go with the different
Directional.
stacking
Right.
lanes,
Sure.
directional lanes, which the arrows pointed are the arrows drawn on here. I believe those could be painted on as well to help give additional clarity of the expectation. So, yep.
I kind of skipped over you, Alfredo. Did you have any comments?
Do they have any comment from the sewer district?
We did, yeah, and that was forwarded to
Okay.
Robbie's office. And then speaking to the coverage, Robbie, I believe this zoning allows 65%
Yeah,
coverage.
it's not that much over, yeah.
And additionally, there. Danny, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe that all of this is going to be hard service. I believe this area here is going to be narrowed down to match the traffic flow. That makes sense.
Okay.
it would actually be less coverage than,
Yeah, the utility district has a capacity to provide wastewater collection and treatment service for the proposed car wash to be located at the above mentioned location. This is not a release for construction, though.
correct.
I'm gonna CDR thing.
That's for his building. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other comments, anyone?
Where's the well at in this currently?
What was the question?
Where's the well located at? Or?
Is there a one?
You have it in symbol legend, but I don't see it on the illustration.
I don't believe there is a well.
There is no well. Oh, and
Yeah.
there's a shallow well on the inside, but we'll
Are you
have
putting
to
in-
put a 5-inch.
You put a new well in?
We will, I have it, yeah.
Okay. You have the-
Where were you planning to put that?
Yeah, on the east.
Northeast,
Northeast side of the building.
side,
We bought 10 more feet of land from the neighbor.
correct.
And then, are you currently in the car wash business right now?
No,
Do you know,
I just have friends that are.
okay. I know about crushers a little bit, but I didn't know. The sewer makes it a little more possible, but typically they go in where you have city water too, and they don't have water in how. So it'd be a well, but you have to treat that water with
I
softener.
have to have a water softener system in it.
Pretty large one for
Purified.
bottled water. Okay, so Plain's gonna give us a new template for turning, but you're still not sure about the driveway?
We are proposing it to be removed with the expectation that NDOT will not allow it to remain based on precedent.
Can I ask for the exit only?
Well, I was wondering because
I mean, if we put
it helped things
signs-
flow if you get
signage
one
up,
way, if you just had
only.
exit or enter only, but I mean, exit would be more applicable than enter, because entering, what's that?
I just don't envision it being exit only. I don't know how it would be exit only.
We tried that with Howie's and they had no, it was just no.
No, it's in data is they're being very strict anymore. If you have access another way, they're not giving them.
I wonder if they'd allow an exit, a right exit only.
We tried that with Howie's too.
Yeah, I know,
Mhm.
but that would be your,
The amount of curbing and stuff that it would require, that it would be inside of or NDOT's right of way. They just didn't even
I
want
don't want
to
that.
entertain it. Yeah.
That
And it would
be
probably be
such a-
very expensive as well. Yeah.
Alright. I think give us a new site plan, we'll look at it, and if we don't feel comfortable sending it to the site if we have more questions, just tech review before it goes to planning commission, we could
Sure.
look at it next month here.
Sure.
But if not, look at planning commission, but I would like to get some of this traffic flow.
Yeah.
The drain pipe stuff ironed out with the highway stuff, and then just the traffic flow, because if this thing takes off and you have a lot of people, car washes are busy in the springtime and that March day when it's sunny out, the roads dry up, everybody flocks to it. It's like, there's a lot of people, only certain days of the year, usually in springtime when,
Mhm.
cars are dirty and it's a nice sunny day and roads are dry, people really flock to them.
Sure.
It's an area where I might get kind of busy,
Sure.
which is good for the business, but to make sure we can handle the business, so, it isn't overloaded, I guess, but.
And I will add, for what it's worth, I do believe there's the footprint of what's shown, I believe is accurate. I do believe that there is sufficient space for the stacking. We just need to update our plan to better represent the space that's available.
Yeah, you want people to get in and out conveniently because that
Correct.
increases business when they can get in and out.
Right.
If I know I'll get stuck there, I'm not gonna come, people aren't gonna come back
Right.
for return business. It's like, oh, I had to wait till it cleared. They want to get in, wash their car and get out as quickly as they can too,
Sure.
People want to spend extra time at the car wash, I noticed.
I hear that.
Is there just one self-serve?
There's one self-serve, one drive-through, automatic.
Okay, we'll talk to you about this later. Get an idea.
I apologize. I was incorrect. There are 2 self-serve.
Okay. Yeah, I could.
Okay.
Put that in like a U shape. Yeah.
We don't have to make a motion, but if, we'll have everybody review it in the next, you say, week, Clayton, and get it to us.
Correct.
And then if the people here are okay with passing.
Yeah,
the
just let
planning
me know.
commission,
Mhm.
If they're not, we'll see it again next month, we'll
Yep.
do it here.
Yep.
But I think just a few things need to be sorted, I guess. Got that, Clayton? I guess.
We got it. Thank
All the
you.
questions.
Yeah.
So we're ready to move on.
Last one, I think.
Last one. So we're in Newberry Township, section 33, Township 37 North, range 40 East, it's zoned A2. It's located at 1665 South, 1000 West, Shipshewana. Application is for proposed 200 by 180 additions with additional paved parking areas. So here's our site plan. Here's our parcel. Oh my gosh, sorry. Saying it's so touchy. So, my questions, landscaping per the ordinance, for the lot. It shows that the house is gonna become an office. I asked for what phase, garage to production, what phase, barn to production, what phase, lot coverage, building elevations were missing. Theron, is the drive big enough? Jeff?
Yeah, I'd agree with Darren. I wonder if the direction is going.
It's as big as the road almost. If it's not bigger than the road. Yeah, it's about almost 20 feet wide and paved. It's a very, very nice drive.
Zach?
What, phase 1 has the parking paved area and the production building down there. What's the parking area, is that for, employees or is it for?
Correct.
You say correct?
Correct. Employee parking, yep.
Yeah. Phase 1, the septic looks fairly close to the building. Is it correct, the septic leach field?
That is the existing location of the septic field, as far as we could tell from the records. They may need to make an alteration to it during construction.
It's pretty close. When you do construction, it's like you drive heavy telehandlers, heavy concrete trucks, heavy equipment over a leach field. Maybe how deep are they out?
I think primarily they are ending with a new septic system and with a leach field.
Okay.
They would be ending primarily with a new leach field.
They're gonna put a new leach field in?
They're primarily where they are looking away.
Would this be, and I'm just asking your opinion right now, is this something that they should consult a septic designer on to get something updated with the state? Could they propose a couple of new fingers for at least the 2 that are closest to the new building? What are your thoughts on that, Alfredo?
I mean, the house is going to be continuous house, right?
So actually, the long-term plan for this property at this time is basically to remove residential use.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually more than likely going to be an office space, correct?
Okay.
And so speak to
maybe the easiest way, it's already a septic tank for the house. And we put a new septic system maybe about 2 years ago. So probably it would be a good idea to connecting this to the septic system for the buildings. I mean, it's a big septic system. So,
for the house.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think we can wait until they have a final decision about that, okay? So.
Okay.
To the point that really need to do something for the septic system.
Mhm.
Maybe the easy way, something maybe to compare out to the septic system for the reasons that's because we want. So I think we can work with that.
Okay. Did you have a question on that, Paul? or-
Actually, when you asked the new septic too close, were you talking about the new one or the old one for the house?
The new one on the
Like
east
phase
side.
one building.
Phase one building. Yeah, that septic's only 2 years old. And one contractor was out there checking out the site. He said we have to stay 10 feet away from the fingers, but he said as long as we're 10 feet away from the fingers, we're good on
The
that.
building's 10 foot away, you said, right?
The building,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Is he the one building the building?
He's doing the excavating.
You mean, when you build this big a building, typically have telehandlers to lift up the low-grade steel, so you'll be backing over, telehandlers are super heavy, and you'll be running over that septic system, leach fingers, multiple times, putting up siding, putting on roofing, forming up concrete. 10 feet is not that far to be trying to drive a telehandler, lift stuff up with. That's the concern is construction in that area, you're gonna crush everything. It's brand new.
on the CSGP, we did show that they should take measures to protect the septic area, surround it with a fence or something to make sure that it's not that easy to just drive across it. I would strongly encourage that that be done. Thankfully, the excavator's already aware of it. You know, they can't say, oh, I didn't know it was there.
The builder too.
Huh?
The excavator's one guy, the builder's another guy.
Correct.
Guy doing excavating ain't hanging steel, and this is a steel building or wood post construction?
Steel.
Steel. So you're gonna have heavy equipment out there to lift steel,
Sure.
hang everything. The excavator's not doing that.
Right.
So it's like, I just don't know how you're gonna build a building that close and not run over that thing with heavy equipment on ground that, depending on what time of year it is too, obviously, you're doing this thing in February, March, the ground thaw comes out. It's,
Paul, who's your
the best with the
builder?
brand new septic.
So Mike Costa, or
JH?
James Costa,
Okay.
yeah.
JH
JH
Construction. Okay.
Construction.
So can we set up an appointment to meet out there and talk through this with them? To
Yeah.
make sure we have a good,
Yeah,
plan.
I actually think, I don't think the fingers are quite that close.
that's fair.
Because he was, David Bontrager put him in, he put him
The
out.
builder should know how much, he knows what room he needs. It could be 40 feet he might need, so
Mhm.
maybe 50 feet. I don't know how to turn to get.
And it is feasible, I think it is feasibly, physically possible. If that building needed to slide over, that's also something that could be looked into, slid west a little bit, if we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that would be something that, to bring the excavator and the builder in at this stage would be really good, so that the plan commission has confidence that this can be handled responsibly and not create issues. The coverage is 40%, Robbie. I don't know if you saw that.
How many employees here? How many employees do you guys have?
55 right
55 currently. With these new addition or phase one, we add more employees.
now. Probably, I don't know, I don't know that. So the new building's gonna be CNC equipment, pretty much all of it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm not sure.
You live here now currently?
No, I didn't know.
Does anybody live here currently?
Yes. They're still living in it, but only another 2 weeks.
I mean, this is a heck of a business back there.
It is, yeah. Yeah, that's why they decided to go ahead and long-term remove the residential use, because they're gonna need the site for the use that they have. They've added acreage to their total footprint to help with the coverage. And I think that the expansion that is proposed makes a good use of that site. And they do understand that if they were to ever grow beyond that, we're gonna have to look at something more extreme than just, A2 zoning with 40% coverage.
So the house is being turned into an office fairly quickly.
As soon as they get
Or they're just
approval,
leaving it.
Urgently aching to
Right.
use it, but yeah, there's nobody gonna be living in it, so yeah, probably.
So the phasing on the whole parcel, do you have like a timeline? that between
Phase one is as soon as possible.
as soon as
basically.
possible?
Phase two, I just added that because we were planning on a PUD and
Sure.
so far our average has been about 4 or 5 years for the next edition.
Okay.
So that's,
And so the other two smaller buildings, which were previously production buildings, at least one of them were.
well, the business started in the
Yeah.
barn.
Yeah.
One of them that's proposed to be used industrial, that's where we started.
Um,
Those off and on has been part of the
Right.
business.
And then the house as well, those would probably take place sometime between the two, the building of the two structures, would that be your
The
assumption?
architect that's doing the building drawings is also looking at getting the
CDR.
commercial state approval for
Sure.
the other three
That's good.
buildings.
Okay.
But he said that'd be a little bit later.
So the timeline isn't well defined, but it would be likely sometime between phase one and two.
That works.
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, Theron made the comment, have we seen this recently? Yes, this came through as a
Yeah.
couple of development plans, an attempted minor subdivision. There's lots of debate on what to do. And I think long-term, Paul's making a great decision to just prioritize the industrial use on the site because that is, what the site is most needed for and not try to do two things at once. So I think that this development plan accurately and well reflects that. They have lots of good natural buffering already. Yeah, I think that this will set them up for continued success.
Any of you have any more comments? No? Zach?
Proposed concrete apron, Clayton, for phase one, an existing building. That apron goes around and continues back and it goes between phase two and the existing building. See what I'm talking about? How wide is that from the phase one to the existing building, that alley or corridor of concrete apron?
I believe is it 20 feet?
I was thinking 16, but I'm
Okay.
not sure. Something like that.
We can
Is that mostly
definitely,
just for fork truck traffic to get deliver stuff around there?
In phase one, our unloading will still be out where basically where the phase two building is.
Okay, and
But
then you can
then
run,
that's where we unload steel now, so then the fork truck would be going back and forth. Because a lot of our steel will be going into the new building.
the 16-foot wide, the alley,
Yeah,
that's enough space.
we can make it 18. We can make it
I mean, your
20.
guys' call.
I think it is. Our sheets are 10-foot wide, so.
And then as you go back to the storage containers right now back there, but those will not be there when we bring phase two, probably. They'll move those to the boxes again, is that right?
or they may not even be needed anymore at that point.
Probably not as much. One of them is barely used right now, so.
So I'm just trying to put it all together because some of the stuff might change between, if it gets to phase two, that's some of this site plan will be different. Will we see this site plan again before phase two, Robbie, or just this is a?
Not unless there's a significant change in
Right.
it. I mean, moving 3 storage containers to a different location would not be a significant change, or even removing them. So no, you're looking at basically a long-term approval here.
Yeah, correct.
Unless there is a major change, then it would come back to the boards.
Phase one's timeline is pretty quick, you said?
As soon as they're able to get the
Yeah.
CDR and get
Phase two, You're
everything,
thinking 5 years, you said?
more than likely 5 years after the completion of phase one.
Large business.
Mhm. That it is. So this goes to Plan Commission for final approval. Anybody have any other comments or questions? You have anything for me? Because I have nothing for you. Have a motion for adjournment.
Okay, adjourn.
All in favor, say aye. Adjourned.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You had an idea. All right. We'll hear it.
What if,